First of all, color, easy to get on the scooter and very easy to drive. And also this platform here, you can put anything. You can put the basket for the beach towels, you can go shopping. It's almost like a little trunk.
Hola, bienvenido a Wrong Way. And this is the 4 kilowatt CityCoco FURIOUS scooter. Let me tell you more about it.
Wrong way.
So if you guys follow me on social media, on Facebook or Instagram, you'll probably know that I'm on vacation currently. But still, there is the electric enthusiasm and electric mobility in my life in form of this GranScooter CityCoco FURIOUS. And interestingly enough, this is a scooter that belongs to my family. And later on we will also hear what my sister has to say about this purchase, which is her own CityCoco FURIOUS scooter. How would we categorize this thing? CityCoco scooters come in various shapes or forms, but all in all, this is a seated scooter with a lot of room here, so it almost looks like a kick scooter, and room for one, or in this case, two passengers. The battery is removable, and in this case, it's a rather large, in these scooters, 60 volt and 40 amp hour unit, which gives you a range, a real world range in north of Spain, because recently I was saying it's south of Spain. It's north of Spain's mountain roads, and 65 kilometers is the range that one person seated on this scooter will get. To fully recharge the battery, it comes with a 4 amp charger, which is rather big and bulky. It could be a faster charger in this price category, and this charger recharges the battery in around 10 hours. Naturally, you can also buy something faster, but it's not included in the box. So this scooter is rather top of the line when talking about the CityCoco models, with this big battery and the 4 kilowatt nominal power motor in the rear. Top speed here is around 60. I mean, I couldn't go faster than 60 kilometers an hour. It says it could go 70, but not really sure about that. But it's registered as a 45 kilometers per hour moped. And yes, it does have a registration plate in the rear. It's totally legal, it's insured, and you can drive this thing on the street naturally with a helmet. And depending on where you live, you actually can drive this thing without a license, but again, it depends on the country. It comes with these huge wide tires. I mean, I don't know how wide this is, I have to check, but it's like 7 inches wide, 8 inches. It's basically as wide as a car tire, or even wider, probably twice as wide as the BMW i3. So when it comes to the ride, it's rather comfortable and very predictable when going slow. So, you know, going at the beach on a or slowly on the road is actually perfect on the scooter. But when going faster, it's rather scary. So if you go 30 and 40 kilometers an hour, you can see it on my FPV ride. The scooter does begin to shake a little. And you have to lean a lot in order to turn with the scooter. But in everyday situations, going slow, it's more than enough stability. It's also really good at climbing hills. I think most of the hills here are around 20, maybe even 30 degrees steep. And going up these hills on the scooter is really a non-strenuous task, and it has the low-end torque to bring you up even with a 130 kilogram load on the scooter, so with the driver and a passenger. And it does that totally silently and effortlessly. The controller is, I think, a sine wave controller, and that's why it is also so quiet. It also has hydraulic brakes up in the front and in the rear. Let me just quickly measure the disc size. These are 200 millimeter discs, so nothing too big, but I think it's a 4-piston setup. So it's a yeah, it looks like it's rather a motorcycle brake than a bicycle brake. So Braking here is good, but when it comes to the regenerative brake, it's set up in a way that it's like not too strong. So going down steep hills, you will need to activate the regular disc brakes. Let me just also give you the length of the seat. It's around 60 centimeters. It's not too long, but 2 people can fit on it, and there are also these useful pegs here for the rider. The suspension is designed to handle up to 180 kilograms of load, and believe me, with 130 kilograms of load, the suspension doesn't bottom out and it works rather well. But if you do go up a bump, you feel that sort of the whole frame of the scooter starts to bend. Yeah, it's not really like the most sturdy construction, but once again, it just works. Now I can show you around the scooter a bit. It comes with this cool LCD display, and basically in every CityCoco scooter you will see something different here. And to activate the screen, actually you do need to, just remove the kickstand. So here you can see the speed, the voltage, battery, the odometer, and which gear you're in. And actually to change gears or modes, there is a special button for that in this compartment, which I'll show you later. So here you can see the disc brakes on both sides, mirrors naturally to have the road permit. There's the light switch, and the lights are not too good. These are not LED lights, and the thing here shakes a lot. So yeah, that's a really high quality, and for driving in the night, probably you would need some additional lighting, or it's just not the brightest headlight. There are also turn signals which do have an indicator here, but there is no sound indication. And there's also a horn, which is rather loud. And here you can see the key, which is also like necessary for a scooter like that. This is the throttle. It's a twist throttle, like it is on most motorcycles. So the scooter comes with 2 keys. The smaller key is just here for activating the school and all that, and the second key is for all the other compartments. So there's one compartment here. Let me just open it up. Boom. Here you can put some small stuff, but a helmet, like a regular size helmet, will not fit here, but some smaller stuff will. And then you can just close it off. Boom, locks in place. And there's the external battery or removable battery here. So you just need to unlock it, so nobody steals it. And it's best to also turn off the safety switch. Oh, boom. The safety switch, which is located underneath the scooter, before you remove the battery. So this is actually the controller, and on the side here there is the mode selector. So in case you are just want to drive slower, or don't have a permit, you can just select the first mode and it goes 25 kilometers an hour. I think the police wouldn't be angry or wouldn't check the device. It would just consider it as a kick scooter. And as you can see here, it's rather flimsy. It's not the best quality, and sometimes you'll see another battery here, or just different variations of what's inside here. But here we can see the big controller for this device, again 4 kilowatt nominal power. So this should be plenty for a scooter like that. So once you close this off and lock it in place, you can then remove this cable here and remove the battery. Battery is rather heavy, but it's better than carrying a scooter down to charge it. And here you can see that this is the connection to the scooter, and on the side there is a connection like this to the charger. So yeah, that's that. 60 volt, 40 amp hours. Total weight of the scooter is 80 kilograms. I believe the battery is like 15 kilograms, something like that. So then you just charge it overnight, and then you can put it back into the compartment here, which is quite simple. Boom, and then lock it in place, and voila. Replug the connector here, and then flick the safety switch. So here you can see the pegs for the passenger to work actually rather well, which is surprising for a scooter which costs, you know, around 2,000 euro. Here you can see the rear shocks, which work really well. Rear lighting, license plate. You can also mount some stuff here, like a backrest, which would be pretty cool, or a another compartment. And yeah, that's all in all of the scooter. So now we'll hear what my sister has to say about it. And how did you like the performance compared to the old, like, gas-powered scooter?
I must say I was quite positively surprised because you can't see it from here, but to get to our house, you have to go through a quite steep incline. And normally with a scooter, how it goes, and especially when you have two people, you jump on the scooter and then you have this kind of, and then, you know, before you are on the very, very top, you go like, please go there.
Yeah.
And with this one, it's very easy because you jump alone or with two, and it's kind of like what is it called? Like a railway.
Okay. Electric
railway. It's basically you jump in, and with a steady velocity, it just gets up. Yeah. I want to add something because I know it's. I saw your blog, and it's very male-oriented, as in my view.
Yeah.
So I want to add a couple of, like, you know, girlish stuff. First,
okay, come on. I'll highlight it.
First of all, color. Yep. Red, Ferrari red or Chanel red, whatever you want to call it. Second of all, as you can see, I'm wearing a quite lengthy dress, and it's very easy to get on the scooter and very easy to drive. And also, this platform here, it's super easy because you can put anything. You can put the basket for the beach towels. You can go shopping. So it's literally like a, I don't want to say trunk, but it's almost like a little trunk. And yeah, it looks cool. So my neighbor told me that I really look cool, so it's another plus. And this is something which I experience because I also drive Vespa for the daily basis. And you never have a place where to place your helmet. And then here it's very easy because you just click, like you put the stripes inside and you click it. Mm-hmm. And that's what not always it's easy to put in normal scooters because they have this kind of a size and it's very difficult. And yeah, I think these are the girly stuff.
Okay, awesome.
Thanks. See ya.
I hope you enjoyed this vacation video. And if you're still here, leave a like on the video, subscribe to see more content like this. I'll see you in the next video. See you soon, before I get a sunburn again.